Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna here. Basically, I decided on the topic that is city creation. City creation basically I decided on the topic that is this file. This file basically I had not named the file. One of the person told that how basically everything is managed here. Because one person basically can't do anything. So Sunil Larna has basically given few examples basically. This first diagram basically Sunil Larna tried to explain, and that basically mostly the groups who are into the management side they basically can easily able to understand the stuff basically. But this 20 city basically very less people basically can understand what actually he want to say. Because why this 20 city is created? Because this 20 city is connected with the next level of management, next level of management degree. I have taken one example. Chartered accountant equal to 20 cities. So chartered accountant degree is created from 20 cities. That is clear. Then basically the chartered accountants created from 20 cities, and 20 cities is equal to next level of chartered accountant degree. So they have created that also basically. So next level mapping of the chartered accountant degree is also created. So you can just imagine basically how dangerous things basically are created. And this basically the groups who creates the city, they basically knows. That is the government group basically who are sitting at the and moving at the red batti gadi. That is basically called as a red light car basically. Red light car. So that is the thing basically. So one of the person told that the government knows that basically this 18 books what is going to generate, and government knows that also, and government is approving the sign basically. This 20 cities going to create next level of degree of this basically, and that according to the investment basically they have done basically. Because government basically are telling that basically we basically if we will take the money from our pocket then basically we need that money back also basically. That also because government is also basically getting money from set of businessman group basically, and the businessman groups are businessmen basically. They basically without money basically they can't, they basically don't spend 1 rupee to anyone also basically. They don't spend 1 rupee also basically. So here thing is this thing, one college degree created by 20 cities, 20 nuclear power companies, 18 books created. This books basically one person basically got 90 percentage. This 90 percentage connected to this diagram, and that is basically the tracking device basically have to keep basically, otherwise basically it might possible this degree will get end. So that basically is must basically, this basically most might not be created by the groups. So basically I will take one example. For example, one person basically is doing the study in Harvard, or one person basically is doing the study in some private college. So it might possible that he might think more than Harvard basically. Why? It might possible basically. So the tracking device basically each and every colleges have to keep basically. So here basically things comes like this basically. One management person basically who have the control of entire management books. So here thing is assume that basically this is created from 300 cities. 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 Assume that basically. This is clear. This is created from 300 cities. This city is created from, these management groups are created, these management groups are basically created from management group 1. So here management groups basically 1 basically are assume that here basically things are he actually given, assume that basically he actually given from this city basically 300 city, he given around 7 cities, 7 cities to this person basically, that you manage 7 cities data, that is 7 city management data basically. And what is that basically, we have already discussed in the above topic. Here also he told that basically 7 cities. Here also 7 cities. This college group basically, that is Assume that basically one college group that contains 16 college. This also basically contains 16 colleges. This also contains 16 colleges. Seven cities. Seven cities. Seven cities connected with 16 college. Connected with 16 college. Connected with 16 colleges. So you can just imagine basically the stuff. And this basically colleges are handling, assume that basically 1 lakh books of management. Here basically assume that they are handling 5 lakh books of management. They are basically handling 8 lakh books of management. Books of management means they basically can handle the books basically. They basically can handle the books. They basically can handle the books. That means handle the books means here basically it might possible that 8 lakh new books basically came into market, and existing books basically if any changes basically happens, that basically these groups have to manage. These groups have to manage. So whatever things basically happen in this world basically related to management and related to ideas, and this all books basically are connected with this 300 cities. All thing basically colleges, management group, each and every stuff basically are connected with this 300 cities. So in next video basically we are going to see that topic.